Hi, this is Connie with Connie Can Crop, and I'm here to show you a short tutorial on how to create a shape card using the Cricut Design Space and an SVG file from Miss Kate Cuttables. I've already logged into my Cricut Design Space software, and I went and I clicked on File, and I clicked on New Project, and it brought up the screen with your 1-inch squares on it so that you could design. Now, if you need to upload your image, you're going to click on Upload Images, and it's going to give you your blue square, your blue rectangle here that you will upload your Miss Kate's file into. I already have my file loaded, and that's this card here that I created and shared earlier in the month. So I'm going to click on it. It's the little Be Mine card. I'm going to click Insert Images. And so here I have this adorable little Be Mine Valentine's Day card. Now come up here and you can size it. If you want to adjust the size, you can make it bigger or smaller, whatever size you want to make it. So I want it to be no more than 6 inches wide. So at 6 inches, it's going to be about 4.5 inches. So I'm going to actually make it a little bit smaller so that it can fit into a normal standard size A2 envelope. So that would be 4.25 by 5.5. So right here is 5.5, and it's going to be just over 4 inches. So that's like the perfect size. So here you have your card. Now, you'll notice when you come over here to the right that all of your layers are here. And what we need to do is we need to pull this very bottom layer, that brown layer. That's going to be the base of your card, the front. And what we need to do is we need to copy that to make it the base of your back of the card as well. So we're going to right click and we're going to select Ungroup. Okay, now what that has done is that has separated all of your colors over here on the right side. I'm going to come down and I'm going to click on the brown box. Now, by clicking on just this brown box, that has put a box around just the brown layer. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to click on the top of my screen, I'm going to click on Copy. And now I'm going to click on Paste. And there, see how I just got another image of the brown layer? And you see if I put that right on top of the other one, it's perfect. It fits perfectly. Okay, so the next step is going to be to take this image. We're going to come over here and we're going to hit on the right hand side, we're going to hit Edit, and we're going to hit Mirror. Now what that did is it reversed the image so that when you fold it in half, it lines up. And you're going to move it all the way over. And you want to move it over so that your brown layers are touching. Because if they're not touching, then they're not going to be able to line up. Now, we've got it touching in this area here. We've got it touching down here, and we've got it touching again down here. Okay, We're going to come over to the right hand side. We're going to click layers. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move this other brown layer out of, whoops. Okay, whenever you make a mistake, just hit undo. Okay, we're going to move this other brown layer, there we go, out of the way for a minute. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to highlight all of the rest of this stuff right here, the Be Mine, and I want to group it. I'm going to click on group. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to be able to move it all in one piece. Because I want to be able to bring it back in a minute. So I'm going to bring the other brown piece back up and I'm going to attach it to the card, the other piece of the card. So you see now I've got the Be Mine in color out of the way, and now I've got my two brown images together here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a box all around just the brown images. Okay, I'm going to right click on them and I'm going to click weld. And what's going to happen is it's going to make it now one piece. Now what we can do is add a score line by coming over to the left hand side. You can click on the insert shapes. I'm going to click on score line. It's thinking. Okay, so you can see that the score line was added to the mat. You can see it here in the brown section of the card, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to extend it. You can do that by grabbing the little arrow, and I'm going to put it in the middle of the card here. That's a little too long, so I'm going to shorten it up like so. And then you want to make sure that you also weld it. So we're gonna, again, let's see, highlight the whole thing, and then we're gonna do group. There we go. We don't want to weld it, we want to group it. You're gonna want to highlight it. You're going to want to hit attach, as well as group, which we already did. So when you look over here, you can see that the dotted line is a score and the brown background is a cut. And we can bring our Be Mine back over. Let's click on Arrange and move it to the front. You can put it right on top and it fits perfectly. And now when we go to the mat for cutting, it's going to show us all of our mats, and there we go. We've got our brown background with our dotted line for your score, and it shows you right there that you're going to do both. And then all your other colors just as normal, and you go ahead and cut it out, and your end result will be a really adorable shaped card. So I hope this helps you, you know, play with it. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me a line. I'm more than happy to help you out. And until next time, scrappy hugs. Thanks.